Hey guys, it's Rob here, and today I'm going to be going over Python turtle questions, specifically some of the ones like you'd see on the practice midterms or the actual common exams or midterms. So basically, the question that we're going to solve today is, let's say we wanted to write a function that draws circles like this. So we have one circle, another circle, another circle, and it could draw as many circles as it wants. Keep in mind these are all the same size. I apologize for my poor drawing on this. And basically the separation is going to be called space, so that's going to be one of our parameters. You're going to have the size parameter. I want a parameter that's called turtle t, and I want also, we're going to want num as a parameter. So now that we looked at visually, basically I just want to kind of run you guys through the thought process that goes into this. So we know we're going to be defining a function, and because something's repeated a certain number of times, we're going to be using a for loop with this, and we know that the for loop is going to be connected in some way to the number of times. More on that in just a moment. Now, the space here, well, once we execute one completion of this circle, and one completion of this space, we could just start the for loop over. So technically right here is going to be the step of the for loop. And actually, I don't like the way I wrote that. I want to call this the body of the for loop. And I apologize, the video recording software I'm using only lets me go 5 minutes at a time. So this is going to have to be broken up into multiple videos, but not much I could do about that. So body of the for loop is going to be this one iteration, right, of drawing a circle and getting the space between it. Now, on the test, it'll usually say don't make any assumptions about the state of the turtle or orientation of the turtle, and all that means right here. And guys, I want to also stress, just one moment, I want to stress that just because an example shows something that looks this way, it doesn't necessarily have to follow the exact example. Like, sometimes people have tried to make sure the turtle is facing the right direction, but they couldn't figure it out. As long as it draws the circles separated by the spacing at whatever orientation that the turtle starts out in, that's good enough. Now, if you're confused by that, don't worry. You know, it's just some people feel like that, like if there's multiple cases, if this would work many ways, they feel like they have to fit it to the given example. You just gotta watch the wording of questions if it says this isn't a possible example or this is what your solution should look like. Now, not making any assumption about the state of rotation of the turtle, that just means put pen down before you draw. That's all that means, is don't assume that the user is starting with the pen down. You know, you always want to do like safe programming. You want to assume that the user is doing everything wrong, and you want to make sure that your software is still doing stuff right. So that's basically sort of my analysis. Change color here just so you guys can see. So you have the space, and it's going to be repeated, you know, ... however many number of times we say here. Now, I want to just make this last connection because this, you know, we're starting to run out of time. We've got about a minute and 10 seconds left. This connection right here, for loop and number. Do you guys remember the little structure, or I should say the syntax for? Because I don't want to mess up you guys that know C with structures. But just, do you know the programming construct of for I in range? Well, guys, remember that inside here we could put num. And now this for loop is automatically going to be executed the number of times that we have here, this number of times. So guys, I really want you to make note of that. In all these, you know, test problems that have been throughout past semesters, you know, this is a key part of it right here. So I really want you guys to pay attention to this. And in the next tutorial, I'm definitely going to be now just going over just how to write the code. And then we're going to just, you know, just like we broke down this picture and analyzed the thought process, we're going to break down the code, even if it's got to stretch out to 1-2 more videos. I just really want to break it down for you guys and just really make sure you all thoroughly understand it. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.